called the Morrone Hill Race. So this is part of the Braemar Gathering that happens early September each year, which is a massive event, massive tourist attraction. Up till recently, it was attended by the Queen and Prince Philip. I think Princess Anne's coming this year in 2020. But yeah, this is something, it's just a different sort of event. So those of you who are used to doing lots of running events, maybe triathlons and so on, if you're like me, you get to a point where you've kind of done the obvious things and you're kind of up for a new challenge. And that's certainly the case with myself. I've done ultra marathons, I've done an Ironman, some half Ironmans, you know, and I've done higher intensity stuff as well. I used to play rugby for Scotland. And so you basically get to the point where, you know, you just want something different. And crucially for myself, I want to enter something that just scares me a little bit. Yeah. Once you've done a certain type of event, it's not complacency as such, but in terms of the training, you know that you can do that. That little fear factor is missing. And in terms of really pushing yourself in training, not having done it before, for me certainly, really, you know, really makes a difference in terms of making sure I'm putting the training in. So yeah. So looking around, thinking about different events, shout out to, I think Stuart Marr. I think you live in West Hill, Stuart. You put some awesome photos of when you did the Morrone Hill Race last year on Facebook, including the elevation profile. So many thanks for that. That's going to be really useful in the training. What is the Morrone Hill Race? Well, it's 5 kilometers in distance, but that's totally missing the point. It's all about the elevation. So you go up, the altitude gain is, I think it's 1,200 foot. So it works out about 370 meters, give or take. And thanks to Stuart's elevation chart, it looks like roughly we're talking a 10% gradient for the first kilometer up, and then roughly a 20% gradient for the next kilometer and a half. So that's 2.5 kilometers in total to get to the top. It's not quite the top of the mountain. It's the cairns, which are about 1,200 feet up, and then you make your way back down. Okay, so yeah, so it's now, what is it, 11th of March. The event itself is quite easy for me to remember because it's on my dad's birthday. It's the 5th of September. So that gives me pretty much just under 6 whole months to train for this. And because there's really not much available online about the event and sort of people's experience of training, so I thought it'd be useful to share my ups and downs with you. I'll be posting one of these video logs kind of once a week on our YouTube channel. So that's JB Fitness and Wellbeing YouTube channel. Look it up, and if you're interested in following my journey as I train for this hill race, then subscribe so you'll get the new videos each week.